a single day of competition.
Yeah, and that's great. And honestly, Sky, I think for when you're first starting out, especially for parents of the athletes, a one-day tournament is a great way to start. Nobody wants to sit in the gym for 12 hours a day for multiple days. So if they can get it to one competitive day where they have some brackets where they get 2, 3, 4 matches in, that's going to be great for the girls. It's going to be a great competition, and we're going to be excited to follow that throughout the season.
The Parkland Youth Wrestling Program is being introduced to the gym. See a number of girls parading in with their Parkland Wrestling sweatshirts. We talked about the good numbers at that level, and boy, oh boy, they're still coming. They're about circled the entire gym. I got to believe there's some future district and state champs walking around the gym right now.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see them at this age. Everyone's so happy, smiling, and as you said, we saw quite a few girls already at this age that are involved in the program, and that will be the change of high school wrestling as well, that starting in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, which didn't happen before. Back in the day, there was an occasional girl that wrestled through elementary, but then they never really had anywhere to go and never really transitioned. So these girls now, they're going to get to witness tonight what that level of high school is like. They're going to get an opportunity. Some of these kids may have already been wrestling a couple years. They may know more already at this age, and that can happen too. So it's an exciting night for everyone. They got, as you said, Scott, everything is here tonight.
Talking about history, talking about future, and it's all here in the Parkland High School Gymnasium. Moments away from our very first sanctioned girls event. I keep saying sanctioned because last year, Ryan, we did have the opportunity to cover the Freedom Girls, and unexpectedly, as we had a late start to a boys match, so we were able to cover the first match in Freedom Girls history, but that was in the days before the sanctioning. As you mentioned, when it became apparent that it was going to go beyond the emerging sports status, the explosion, it was like dozens of schools decided to sponsor a program nearly overnight.
Yeah, it happened quickly, and like I said, I think teams didn't want to be left out, and if parents had kids that were of age and they were wrestling, they really pushed the schools to, hey, let's jump on. Everyone's jumping on. We're all at the same starting point for the most part. Let's get involved and let's start figuring out how this is going to work. And I think most people now realize that, yes, we maybe jumped in a little bit quickly, but it's here now, and now it's up to the ADs and the coaches to, work out how you're going to run practices in the future, like who's going to get priority. A lot of schools don't have multiple facilities, or if they do, their elementary uses those facilities. So there's a lot to work out from that standpoint.
And certainly finding, the coaches that obviously in District 11 have been dedicated to the sport. Your brother became involved with the girls team over at Nazareth, and that is where I rest my hopes is with the coaching in District 11. You mentioned we were a little bit late to the party here in Pennsylvania and certainly in District 11, but I think that the coaching makes the difference